It's Saturday, February 20th at 11 a.m. and we're approaching Saltzman Road off of Northwest 128th Terrace. This is the same area where I previously shot a video on a dark and rainy night similar to the dark and rainy night where I was issued a ticket. Taking a right turn onto Saltzman Road, you can see that although it's a construction zone, there are no speed limit signs. There are road work signs which are rolled up when no workers are present. Here's one right here, for example. Here's a speed limit sign coming up here on the left as I proceed north on Saltzman. Again, it's fairly close, within 4 to 6 feet of the road. There is a speed limit 25 sign as we proceed down Saltzman here. You can see that it's approximately 15 feet off the road and not clearly visible on a dark and rainy night. We're approaching Northwest Bower Woods. I'm going to take a left here and I'm going to park where the officer was parked, as noted on the ticket, at the corner of Northwest Bower Woods and Saltzman. So I'm turning around right now. Okay, so we are at Northwest Bower Woods Drive. This would be where, according to the ticket, the officer was parked at the corner of Northwest Bower Woods Drive, and you can see that I'm getting some pretty bad glare, but this is pretty much the end of the construction zone. You really can't see that well from here. I'm going to back up a little bit, see if I can get into the shade here and get a little bit better view. Again, all you can see is bushes here when you're parked here at this corner, off to the right where I was proceeding. Again, Saltzman and Northwest Bower Woods. Okay, so I'm going to proceed where the officer came out from behind the bushes where he was hiding, and as I exited the construction area here, he turned on his light. I spotted him approximately here, about 200-300 yards north of Northwest Bower Woods. Proceeded down, since there's no place to pull off the car, I proceeded down to Northwest Creekside Drive. I'm going to take a right on Northwest Creekside Drive the way I did when the officer turned on his light, and I parked in front of these mailboxes here. And at this point here, this is where the officer issued the ticket. So again, I'd like to understand what motivates an officer to hide in the bushes at the end of a construction zone that's not being worked on a dark and rainy Sunday night, and feel that he's properly serving the public interest. What was his quota of tickets for the day? Had he made any money for the state? I almost said company, because what I'm learning from my friends that are law enforcement people is that there's a certain percentage of revenue that does come from these tickets that comes back into the state coffers. There's a revenue portion. Again, I'll turn around here and head back to Saltzman. And the officer pulled me over right in front of these mailboxes here, and now I'm driving back to Saltzman, and I'm going to turn right from here and proceed on. So this is a tape during the day when the visibility is a little bit better. Again, this does not represent the conditions on a dark, rainy Sunday night under which the ticket was actually issued, but hopefully you can see a little better at what was going on.